Yeah, I have this Delta faucet and it's getting a low flow. You can see how low the flow is right there. I took the aerator out and soaked it in vinegar and it didn't improve it any. This is the result after I soaked it in the vinegar. At first I didn't know if it was a pressure issue or a plugged aerator. But when I take the aerator completely out and turn the faucet on, it starts coming pretty strong. I can't even turn it all the way on, else it'll splash all over the place. So I'm pretty sure it's an aerator issue and not low pressure. So I went online and bought a new aerator. The Delta also comes with a tool to get them out of the faucet. So if you're trying to remove this aerator, you're tempted sometimes to get a wrench and turn this piece right here. It looks like it would turn and come off. You need to have one of these tools, and they have different sizes for different aerators. And what you have to do is put it up underneath here and just turn it, and that gets the aerator out. The new aerator I have from Delta looks like a direct replacement. I'm gonna go ahead and put this new piece back in here. Take the little wrench they sent, a little plastic tool, tighten it up there. So you see how much better that flow is. You can see that flows a lot better than the previous aerator. So we're going to take the old aerator apart and see what we can find inside of it. I soaked it in vinegar for a day and I thought that would have cleaned it up. So we're going to take it apart and see what we find. Okay, this is the old aerator that doesn't work. So let's take it apart. Even though I soaked it in vinegar for a whole day, it still doesn't want to work. So let's take the washer off. Bottom piece. And see if we see any trash in it. Well, first of all, I can see light. You can see light through here. There's nothing plugging the screen up. So whatever's plugged has to be in here. And I really don't see anything. I mean, all the holes look open. All the side holes look open. All right, see if we can get this top screen off. I'm gonna hold the screen up to the light. Again, I can see through it. I don't see anything causing any flow problems. Let's see what's in here. And again, I don't see any reason this aerator would not work properly. So it's funny that the new one works, but this one doesn't. I soaked this in vinegar for a whole day. Looks like it did clean up whatever was in there. But for some reason, it doesn't want to work. So with no trash in here, the only thing that could be minimizing flow in this aerator would be this washer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back together without that and see if it flows better than it did before. So okay, we have it back together. We'll put it back into the faucet, see if it does any good. Yeah, again, that's the flow from the faucet with the new aerator in it. I'm going to take it out. We're going to put the old one back in, and we're going to leave that little black O-ring out. See what it does. Okay, we got the old one back in. We have the overhead aerator in there, and this is the flow. With it, you can see it's good as the new one. So taking the rubber O-ring out works. So before you go buy a new one, just try repairing the old one. I also bought this pack here, and it comes with a lot of different aerators, and it comes with a lot of the keys or the tools to get them out of the faucet. When I pick one of these same sizes out from the Chinese batch, it doesn't work, and one of the main reasons, they have a gasket near the bottom of the aerator where the Delta has a gasket on top. So when I screw this one in, it doesn't go in far enough to seal the gasket. It doesn't do a good job. Don't waste your money on this kit unless you just need a lot of spare aerator parts that may or may not work.